So very good
So as we
morning.
are, yes, very good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Okay, thank you. So as we are meeting for the first time, so would you mind introducing yourself in nutshell?
Yes, of course. I would love to introduce myself because we are meeting first time. So my name is Pooja Saxena and I hail from Lucknow, the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. And as per my academic credentials, so I have completed masters in economics and BEd, listening to devotional songs and reading books and traveling. These are my hobbies. And these
Okay.
days I'm learning English. So in order to enhance my spoken skills, I'm doing conversations as well as I'm running a YouTube channel. The name is Flourish with Pooja, in which I'm uploading my conversational videos. So it's all about
Yes,
me.
yes, I already have checked out your YouTube channel, and I found that you upload conversational videos out there, and all are very knowledgeable, I would say, and like they are very helpful in order to improve speaking English.
Yes, thanks. Thanks for
Yes,
motivating. And I would love
yes.
to know about you now.
Okay. So, well, first I would like to tell you that I am really gleeful that I got the chance to have conversation with you. And like if I talk about myself, so my name is Lalit Kumar and I am from Uttar Pradesh. Basically, I originally come all the way from Bulandshahr district, and it's been 7 years. I have been working in private organizations. And if I talk about my qualification, so I did graduation in pharmacy. And apart from this, my core of interest in like to have conversation with the people like I'm having with you. And apart from that, I like to do adventurous activities. Sometimes I read books. Sometimes I watch Hollywood movies as well. So that is all about me. Thank you.
Yes, good to know about you. Motivated. So
Absolutely.
we learn
Absolutely.
this language with more enthusiasm. So it is the
Yes.
great benefit of creating a channel.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it happens. We by creating the YouTube channel, we are getting the chance to connect with other co-learners.
Yes,
Right. We have the interest that we need to record the video and we need to upload that video on YouTube
yes,
out there.
yes,
So
yes,
this is the curious kind of thing, and this makes us to work on communication as well as work on social media platform.
yes, exactly. And the best part is that we keep ourselves busy. After doing all the
Yes,
work,
absolutely.
I keep myself busy in my YouTube channel, editing and uploading, making thumbnails. So I don't get
So
time uh, filthy talks. You can say for other talks instead of sitting here and there doing gossiping.
instead of
I just
yeah,
busy in positive way.
sorry to say this, instead of doing some backbiting of others, so
Yes, yes,
you are
exactly.
utilizing that time in a good manner.
Yes. In a good manner, I am utilizing my time as well as I
Yes.
am learning something, as well as I am upgrading myself. So this way,
Okay.
this is best thing.
Would like
I
to have
found
some water?
it. Just have it. Thank you.
Okay. No, you are absolutely right. That it helps you to improve your
Yes,
own skills, and as well as you are teaching others. So it is also a great thing. It's quite different. It is quite different with me. In my home, I would say, like apart from me, no one talks to me in English, and
yes,
even in my village as well, where I live right now. So, like no one talks to me in English. Yes, sometimes I get the chance to have conversation with the people like you, like I'm having conversation on this
yes,
application. So yeah, this helps me to get the ambience of the people who can communicate with
yes.
me and who can hit me that you should work on your communication. Yes. So my
So,
next question is going to
I am
related
not.
with
I want to say something. I am also not surrounded with the environment of English, except my
okay,
daughters. I don't have
okay,
anybody to speak with. Yes,
absolutely, absolutely. It is great. At least you have something, right?
yes.
So yeah. So my question was related to your vocabulary. How did you improve your vocabulary? Because initially, it is must that you found a lot of impediments to work on your communication. So how did you improve your vocabulary?
Yes, vocabularies are very important if we want to speak fluently, because
Yes.
vocabulary is like that. If we are going to make tea and there is no sugar and tea leaves and all.
Okay. Okay.
So, for increasing vocabulary, uh, I read many books. Whenever I get
Okay.
time, I try to read. And whenever I read, I come across many words that meaning is not clear to me. So I just
Okay.
Google
Okay.
it, find the meaning and some example sentences as well.
Okay. So
And then
now
I
you are
try to use that meaning in
okay.
my conversation and in my sentences, in my own sentences. This way I am
Okay.
increasing my vocabulary.
So it's been 15 minutes. We have been talking continuously. Now you are supposed to teach me some vocabulary so that I can implement that vocabulary in my day-to-day spoken. So would you like to teach me something today that is very, that would be helpful to your viewers as well, those who are going to watch this video. So that is why I asked this question to you. So would you mind teaching me something today?
Okay. Just like uh, I would say that there is a word inculcate.
Yes, inculcate. Yeah.
Inculcate means the habit which I want to adopt,
Yes.
which why
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to grow in myself. If I
Yes.
learn this word today, that, okay,
Okay.
inculcate, the meaning is that. So the whole day I would try to say something like I would suggest my kids try to inculcate the habit of getting up
Yes.
early. It is good for you. Okay, try to inculcate the habit of eating while eating properly, properly
Okay.
chewing. So this way, I use that word uh, 5 or 6 times in different sentences, and
Okay.
I would say to myself, I will have to inculcate the habit of reading books every day. So
Okay. Okay.
this way I do.
Okay. It's great to hear. It's great to hear. So yeah, because I also have started working on my vocabulary. Earlier, I was not great at this, and even by yesterday, I started working on this, and I have been looking for the way that like people can suggest me something so that I also can start working on them. I asked this question couple of persons, but literally I would say I got some quite fine answer, and I was satisfied with them as well because some people taught me that how you should work on your like communication or
Hmm.
how you should work on your vocabulary as well. Yeah, but I
Yes,
got some way, but still I'm looking forward to implementation of all these ways, whatever I have learned so far. So yeah,
actually,
let's
it
see what.
happens if we jot down that word in our notebook and if we
Yes,
learn mug up the meaning of that
yes,
word,
yes.
it is not
Uh,
going to work. It is not going to work because it is human nature to forget everything after some days. So
so a couple, yes,
until we
couple of
use
days
that
ago.
word
Yes,
in
go.
our conversation, in our
Okay,
sentences, so
okay.
it is very difficult to incorporate that word in your speaking.
Yes, absolutely. So a couple of days ago, one person said to me that if you are not going to use them, like whatever vocabulary you are going to learn, so if you are not going to use them, you are going to lose them.
Yes, yes, exactly. He said right. It is true.
Yes, yes. If you are not going to use them, if you are going to lose them. So
Yes,
I also, took this thing seriously because I know if you are not in the practice of using, or if you are not in the habit of
yes,
using new words or some fancy words in your day-to-day spoken, so you are not going to sound advanced.
yes,
If
yes,
I literally want to sound advanced, then I need to incorporate many new words, many fancy
yes,
words in my day-to-day spoken.
exactly.
Yes. So anything else would you like to address today on this particular call? Because we have been like we have been. This is our first time that we have been having this conversation. And yeah, I would definitely tell you that I would admire you that when I visited to your channel, so the content was very good there.
Thanks, thanks.
And
Tell me in a short about your
yes,
city. What are the
okay, about
famous
my
things?
city.
What are the significant worth visiting places and all temples?
Okay, so actually, you know that I already have mentioned this thing that I belong from Bulandsar city, and that is very famous for freedom fighter as well. So
Oh,
in my nearabout, like in my nearabout village, a village in which like lots of freedom fighters were there when in World War, and now still in that particular village, thousands means I would say like even one person from each home is working are working in army. So one
oh,
person
that's
from
great.
each home, even two more than one person as well from each
Okay,
home working in army, even in forces. And yeah, in Bulandsar city, I would say couple of forts are also there. So yeah, the Bulandsar is famous for that as well, for forts as well. Couple of forts are there. And there is one more place that is Kalam. The name of that place is Kalam. That is very famous for that as well. That is also related to some British kind of I would say kind of thing because when British were there in India, so that place like was famous from that time, and still it is very famous. And apart from that, like there is a Ganga. The name of that place is Gad Ganga. I think you must have heard about
correct.
that
Yes, yes.
because
I have
yeah,
heard.
because you are not very far from there. So I think you must have heard, and you already mentioned that you have heard.
I have
So
heard.
yeah,
I have heard, but
yes.
not visited there. Yeah, I will
Okay, okay.
visit there
So
because
have
I
you
am
ever
fond of
visited?
history.
Yes. Have you ever visited Delhi?
Yes, I visited Delhi.
So this is so when when you cross the Hapur, when you cross the Hapur,
Apur. Yes.
it is on the same way. It is on the same way, I would say. And this is the only particular way that you cross that Gad Ganga and then you go to the Delhi. So
Okay.
this is the only single way because you maybe you come by the train or you come by the bus. So this is the only single way that you have to cross that particular way. Then you only can go to the Delhi.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is famous for that thing. And if I talk about Lucknow, so I have visited Lucknow as well. I think for four
Okay.
times. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
last time,
And
when did you
I would
visit
say
here?
2 years back, two or 3 years back, I visited there, and I found that it is, it was completely jam packed like Delhi. It is like
Yes,
Delhi, I would say.
it's very
Metro
crowded.
is
Yes.
there. Yeah, metro is there. People, a lot of people are there,
Yes.
and yeah, I was near about Charbagh area.
Charbagh. Charbagh is the
Yes,
main railway station area.
yes, yes,
Yes. And it
yes.
is very
So
crowded.
yes, actually, I went there to got my license registered there because I did graduation in pharmacy. So there
Okay.
is a pharmacy council in UP.
Yes.
Sorry, there is a pharmacy council in Lucknow. So like one have to go there to get the license registered. So I also went there to got my license registered there. Yeah, that time I got the chance to visit 3 or 4 times in Lucknow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anything else would you like to tell me today, or we should wrap up this call?
Okay. Let's wrap up this session. You
Okay.
spoke very well.
Okay.
Just keep doing your
Yes.
practice.
You
Okay.
spoke as well. You spoke very well as well. I would say I would definitely, I have mentioned twice this thing that you are putting, a lot of extra effort to work on this language, I would say, because you have nothing to do with this language, but still you are learning this language for yourself, for your kids, I would say.